Someone told Niki, you both can have a career, but at some point, when one of you reaches C-level or that kind of level of responsibility, one of you is going to have to take a back seat. One of you is going to have to step down. And it wasn't like one of you is going to have to be at home and work in the house, but it was both of you can't have these type of careers.
Yeah.
And I think at the time, I was probably a little bit naive, but I'm like, screw that. And I think that has actually driven both of us. We're not competitive with each other, but there is a little bit of that spirit within us where we're always trying to improve and we push each other along. You can't both be looking for a new CMO gig at the same time. And then once you join a new company, it's very intense at the start until you get your grounding, your footing in that company. And what Niki and I think, have done a pretty good job with is, as one of us has been like, I need to look for something new. It's the right time. The other one has said, okay, then I'm not going to look, or I'm going to take more of that backseat. We've never had to have the conversation where one of us has said, look, we just can't do this. The kids are amazingly flexible and we've relied on friends and family, but we've never had to say one of us has to take a step down. We've kind of managed it through the last 10 or 15 years and at least had the right conversations about what I need to focus on. And that goes all the way down to calendars, planning the calendar. There's a lot more planning ahead you have to do, but it's not perfect. But for the most part, I think we've done okay.
What it does is your kids become independent and they've had to learn to step up, and you take your same discipline that you do in coaching people for success at work and coaching your kids for success at home. Luckily, neither one of us have had to really say, I can't become a chief marketing officer because I have to do X. And we make it work.
Yep.
We're in tech marketing. It's very male orientated. And I've always been a massive advocate. There's a pressure on female leaders. Okay, well, if you have kids, you're the one that should be at home. And there's like this, I don't know if it's pressure or expectations, and I've never bought into that. If Niki had wanted to stay at home, great. But she didn't. And I feel like my job, not just as a partner, but as a marketing leader who recognizes talent, like, you should go for it. You should have as much opportunity and you should go for it.